Hello, this is a quick video reflection about my lesson plan. So I thought I felt confident about this lesson plan, and then after my feedback I realized that there was definitely things I needed to fix. So I did have to go in and make some revisions, but I'm grateful for that opportunity to do so. Every time I do create a new lesson plan, I feel more confident in doing so. I'll never forget the first time I saw the format for the lesson plans and was just overwhelmed by how much went into creating one. And now every class that we have to create a lesson plan, I feel a little bit more confident in how to set one up, how to look through the Kentucky academic standards and make a plan. So once I, get through all of my normal classes and make a few more lesson plans, I know I'll be more confident in preparing for my student teaching. As far as what inspired me for this particular lesson plan, my mother had just bought me the Raising Dragons book, and I thought it was really cute. I have a collection of children's books that I keep at the back of my desk to hopefully prepare for my future classroom in my own little book nook. One of the things that I've always looked forward to was doing read-alouds with kids, so I very much am already working on my collection of books to create that opportunity for my classroom. And when it comes to strengths and struggles for this lesson plan, I think that coming up with ideas for the lesson plan is one of my strengths. I credit my mother for that as a woman that taught for many decades, and hearing her talk about different lesson planning and how much she loved doing different projects with kids. I've always taken some inspiration from her, so especially considering I even got the book from her. But I did not use a format from an online source. I just picked up the book and looked at some of the Kentucky academic standards and figured out, okay, which ones could I pick that will work with this, and created my own worksheets. And I personally think that's one of my strengths, is just being able to piece together things that work with whatever material I have at hand. I think combining reading with other content areas is another one of my strengths, because I do love reading and writing. So even when I was in math or science, being able to integrate reading into that was pretty easy for me to do. So now that we actually have something where we need to do reading and writing and combine them, I was very excited to try to come up with a lesson plan for this. As far as things I need to work on, and struggles that where I'm still growing, I do get very excited about writing the lesson plan and then sort of rush through it. So, for instance, on this lesson plan, I don't know how, but somehow I originally included a second grade and a third grade standard. Don't know if the page skipped on me or what I did, but I need to learn to slow down and double check my work. So again, very grateful that I had feedback and was able to go back in and check everything. So knowing to double check my work is definitely a struggle of mine, and not letting myself get carried away in my excitement of creating things. Another struggle I've had, honestly, in any lesson plan I've created, is in regards to differentiation. I am still trying to get a hang of not just, oh, these kids need you to read it and take extra time. These kids breeze through, so give them extra work. The expanding on the current lesson and breaking down the lesson into easier pieces are both aspects that I'm really trying to perfect. And that way I'm making sure everybody in a class has ample opportunities to get the most for them. It's just as important for a student that's struggling to be able to understand and gain comprehension as it is for another student that has comprehension to be able to make sense of what I'm talking about and then taking their education a step higher. So working towards being able to achieve both of those things. So excited for turning this assignment in and hoping that my final revision is okay.